working for an audition, right?
Yes.
For New York City Ballet?
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, you sound very good. You sound very good. So although it's an audition, I know because I studied with Glenn Dictero, that the jurors, they want to feel through the curtain, they want to feel the personality of the player. And they want to feel that the player, if the conductor asks for certain characters, is able to switch quick.
Yeah.
So it's not very often that it happens in the first round, but sometimes they might say, can you try it lighter, or can you try it faster or slower or shorter?
Yeah.
And it's good to be able to switch. In general, I think it's very good. When you play though, I don't feel a very strong sense of where you're going.
Oh, I see.
So, for instance, this doesn't need to be as important as the downbeat. The down is more important than the third beat, although the third beat is higher.
Yeah.
Just try the beginning again.
Yeah.
So it's not bad. I just feel that the sound in the A is a little bit forced. And even the way you feel the rhythm. So we go. Oh, I notice I do this voice, but let me do your voice. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get is to this. And three, and boom, 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 boom. No, and one, and one. Okay? Okay, so this phrase now, I like that you don't play too short. I do like it, and you play like if you're a singer. That's great, and I can sing your parts. You wrote a diminuendo because the melody goes down.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. The entire phrase goes to one destination, which is this.
Yeah.
So it's not less.
Okay.
You still have to pretend you're a singer, and go. I'm gonna try to do your voice as well. The entire bar goes to that bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it again without an accent in the pickup. Huh? There is something, I don't think you should do a lot of the diminuendo that you wrote.
Okay.
I think you should just play a phrase to the beat. How about we do this a little more, and that's something absolutely the conductor might ask, to do it a little more gracious. Meaning, not telling you what to do, but more like a singer. And these have to sound even and in tune, of course, but also very important to sound like a variation of what you did.
Okay.
You cannot play something beautiful and then an etude. You have to show me and the conductor and everybody that you understand that this is the same. Like if Mozart would have just improvised it.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright, so that phrase works well. I like how you you understood what to do with the bow, right? It's not.
Yeah.
And then you decided that you're going to the downbeat or to the third. I'm asking you the question.
Oh, this one is on the third.
Opposite. Very good. And the second?
No, the second one is last.
but going with. Okay, so you do it on purpose.
Yeah.
This one is. No, so do it again. The first one is. And now opposite. Yes, just make it clear. What you cannot do is not be clear.
Oh, I see.
You can do anything you want, but it has to be clear and it has to have a little bit of logic. This does. So that's good. You can do it so. And now the third one, although it's the same, I don't think it's truly that short.
Okay.
Because it's a little longer.
Yeah.
Okay, and finally, just to conclude this introduction, the 3 A's you play sounded very similar. I don't think you want that. Right. So when you sang, you play a little, you sing a little less the first A, right? So try it again. Try the scales. Is there any way? Is there any way you can vibrate your pinky a little better? It's a little bit stiff. Yes, you especially need a little more generous vibrato in the second. The first one, let's say you're like this now, because you're a singer, right? You see, it gets tight when I need it to be more generous.
Okay.
That's better. And now, finally, this scale. What are we doing with that? So you are on purpose, you're crescendo to the bottom, right? That means somewhere in the middle you have to get light.
Oh, okay.
I think the beginning of the arpeggio, it can be a little bit lighter, more graceful again. That's nice. I know I told you many details, but when you think of, when you're organized, then you just come to your audition and play through. It doesn't sound like you thought of every detail. It sounds like you thought of the whole phrase, but you, inside your head, you know how to make it work. Step by step, I mean. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's go to the second phrase. So when I heard you play the first time, I didn't get from you that you knew that the second phrase is no longer a soprano.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It sounded kind of the same.
I see.
So there is something about your bow that has to change, and even your vibrato. More like a guy. Don't rush. It's very important, especially for orchestra. The one thing you don't want to do for orchestra is rush.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it has to do with when you get the spiccato. I think you stop using your arm. There is something when you cross string. Is when your bow stops grabbing the string. So.
Oh.
Can you try this one? Again. Okay, can we slow this down? This one, let's slow it down like this. Yeah, grab each one. And now. come back to the E, you slide. You have to grab it. Again. So you know, this is a small detail, but it will change a lot if you understand that.
Yeah.
Before you move sideways, you need to get to the right string. So the end of the oboe is not straight. The end of the oboe is already going to the D string.
Yeah.
And only after you get the D and you have a nice, you know, grip, then you move. Right now this is happening. You're trying to change strings and play at the same time. You're doing so. Again. That's it. That's it. And it only goes up because you have a good grip and it bounces, but not because you're throwing it. It's getting there. Again. There's something about grabbing the D, G string back to, yeah. Good. So everyone from the string, correct? That's good. That's it. And you should feel that the bow doesn't tell you how fast to go, but you tell the bow. Okay? Good. Let's make accents every four for practice at least. It could be more even. That's great. And then the next phrase is a little bit more lyrical. No, don't go back to Russian. Very nice, that's very nice. You know, so finally, I know when you're in an audition, the last thing you're thinking is, oh, let me have a good sense of humor. No, you're thinking, let me play in tune, let me be safe. But you know, the jurors, they can't tell that you will be a good colleague.
Yeah.
You will be a fun person to be in the orchestra. So if you have a chance, Mozart had a lot of humor, right?
Yeah.
So don't just play. It's very hard to tell you exactly what it is you do, but you can tell that the person is having fun, and each one is a little different. One is maybe, maybe not, and in the middle something you can hear. You can hear in the middle that you're interacting with something rather than just and not having fun. That's very important. Nice.